Hello, gorgeous models. Welcome to the Making of a Model podcast, where we dive deep into the world of modeling and provide you with the insights you need to kickstart your career and thrive in this exciting industry. I'm your host, Sharon. Today, we're going to talk about the important things you need to know about contracts and agreements when you sign with a modeling agency. This is really important for anyone who wants to start or grow their career in modeling because contracts can have a big effect on your future. When you get into the modeling world, it's crucial to understand what the contracts and agreements mean. These documents help protect your rights and can help you have a successful career. So in today's discussion, we will go over the main parts of these contracts. I'm going to explain the common terms you might see and point out what you as an aspiring model and a new model should pay attention to when signing with a modeling agency. So when you're joining a modeling agency, you will likely be presented with a contract. A contract is a legal binding agreement that outlines the relationship between you and the agency. Now, this piece of paper or document usually covers key areas such as the duration of the representation, the rights the agency has to book jobs on your behalf, and the percentage they will take as a commission. So understanding these details is vital. After all, this contract will determine how your modeling career unfolds. So before you sign any agreement, it is wise to engage a legal professional who specializes in entertainment or contract law. These individuals can help you interpret the fine print and ensure that your interests are adequately protected. I know that this step might seem daunting, but it is crucial. It is an investment in your future. There are free legal clinics such as LASA, which means Lawyers for Arts South Africa, that you can reach out to. When considering joining a modeling agency, it is crucial to understand these contracts, the representation terms involved. I truly believe that this understanding will help you navigate the industry more effectively and protect your rights as a model. I'm going to discuss a breakdown of what you need to know on the types of contracts, number one, the key elements of modeling contracts that you need to review and take note of, number two, and the representation terms, as well as the tax registration requirements and special considerations for minors. Okay? Awesome. So, number one, the types of contracts. Modeling agencies typically use several types of contracts, such as exclusive contracts. These agreements require models to work exclusively with one agency for a specified period. So this means that the model cannot sign with another agency during this time. Number two, a non-exclusive contract. Non-exclusive contracts allow models to work with multiple agencies simultaneously. Now, this can provide more opportunities, but may also lead to conflicts regarding bookings. For example, if you are based in Johannesburg and are looking to find out how the market is in Cape Town, and you find out that the modeling agency does not have a branch in Cape Town, for instance, this is when you have the leeway to sign the non-exclusive contract. But you have to be careful because this might lead to conflicts. So it is very important that you communicate with your agency what your vision is and what your objective as you pursue your career in modeling is. Awesome. Number three, temporary or short-term contracts. These are often used to specific projects or events and may have a defined start date and an end date. Okay. Another key element to look out for when understanding contracts as well as representation is you need to review and take note of, number one, the duration of the contract. This specifies how long the agency will represent you. It is very important to know if you're signing a short-term or a long-term contract to understand what provisions exist for renewing that contract or terminating that contract. You need to understand their commission structure. You need to really ask questions around how much commission the agency will take from your earnings. So agencies generally take a commission from your earnings, typically around 15 to 20%. So it is so important that you understand how this is calculated and if there are any other additional fees that might apply. You need to know the conditions under which either party can terminate the contract. Look at the termination clause as well. Look at the exclusivity clause, if applicable. This clause outlines whether you can work with other agencies or clients during the contract period. Some contracts may stipulate that you cannot work with other agencies. So it is vital that you consider whether this aligns with your career goals, particularly if you're just starting out. Also look at the rights as well as the usage clause. This section specifies how your images can be used by the agency or clients, including print, digital, and promotional uses. So understanding how the agency intends to use your images and if you retain rights for personal use is crucial. Number 3, you need to understand the representation terms. Clear communication regarding job opportunities, feedback from clients, and any changes in representation that is essential for successful partnership. Many agencies offer additional services like portfolio development, training workshops, as well as guidance on navigating contracts and negotiation. Let's talk about the tax registration requirements. As a model, complying with tax registration requirement is essential, regardless of your age or experience level. This means you may need to register as a self-employed individual or entity, depending on your income level and the regulations in your area. Reputable modeling agencies typically offer guidance on navigating these requirements, making it less intimidating. So for young models or new models, especially minors, it's essential to ensure that there are protections in place, such as work permits as well as restrictions on working hours. So agencies familiar with working with younger models will help ensure compliance with labor laws as well as tax obligations. It is also important to be able to keep accurate records of all income received from modeling jobs as well as any expenses incurred. For example, travel costs, portfolio expenses. This documentation will help you when filing taxes, okay? Awesome. Now let's cover this aspect of special considerations for minors. If you're a minor looking to join a modeling agency, you need parental consent. Most agencies require parental consent before signing any contracts involving minors. Number 2, if you are a minor, you need to have a working permit. Depending on the local laws, minors may need special work permits that regulate hours worked and the types of jobs worked. Okay? Another thing to note as a parent, if your child is a minor and they are looking to join a modeling agency, agencies should accommodate your education needs by scheduling jobs around your school commitments. I know that this was a mouthful. You're going to have to listen to this again because joining a modeling agency can be an exciting step toward a fulfilling career, but it's important to be informed and proactive about your rights and obligations. Understanding the terms of contracts and representation is vital for protecting your interest. Always consider seeking legal advice before signing any agreement, and ensure you meet your tax obligations. These steps are crucial in laying a solid foundation for your modeling journey. As you step into this vibrant world, remember that knowledge is power. Equip yourself with information to navigate contracts confidently, and you'll be able to significantly stride toward a successful modeling career. Thank you so much for tuning in on today's episode of The Making of a Model. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section or on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for daily doses of modeling wisdom and inspiration. Until next time, stay fierce and focused. Goodbye, gorgeous models.